Hi,
Hi, Mira.
this is Fadia. You good?
Thank you.
Okay. First, I'm here to interview you for my blog. I'm writing about blog about young Lebanese designers. So, can you tell me more about yourself? What did you do in your life? What did you study?
Okay, my name is Farah Sulaiman. I studied in school, in the American Community School of Beirut, and then I studied interior design in Aliyu. As soon as I graduated, my friend and I have this passion for clothes and dressing up and fashion in general. So we decided to start our own brand, basically directed to young people like us, maybe a little older, you can say from 16 years old to 40 years old, because we felt that there was a gap in the market. We wanted something of good quality, specific pieces targeted to people, nice materials, nice colors, funky cuts and designs. And we couldn't find this in the market here, so we decided to start our own brand. And we called it F-Word. We named it F-Word actually because Aya, my partner, in AAB, she wrote this article in the AAB newspaper. And she said, why does the F word have to be the bad word, the F word? It can be F for fashion. So it was just a cute idea and we started from there.
Okay, and why did you choose this brand?
Aya Jamal, my friend, and I have a lot in common. We agree on so many things. We have very similar tastes. It's hard to argue with her over things like that. And if we do, it's like you're arguing with a sister. So there's no like, you can't feel weird with her, you know? We're very close and it just works.
Okay, and what inspired you to start this project? It's a huge project, it's a huge risk to start this project.
Again, it's because we felt there was a certain gap in the market. We wanted funky designs, new designs that are specific to people. The problem in Beirut is you either find high-end designers, and we're talking, can I give names? Dolce & Gabbana, Armani Privé, things like that. Or you have something like Zara and Mango and Massimo Dutti. There's nothing in between. And so you're either paying so much to get a very specific piece tailored to you, or you're buying something that's mass-produced, you're wearing it and everyone else is wearing it. So you wanted to do something in between, when you can wear something very unique that you buy, that has a pretty material, a good material, a nice cut. So that's basically why.
Okay. Okay. From a sketching to the customer, what are the steps you take to make it a design?
Basically, we decide, for example, in each collection we will have tops, skirts, dresses. Sometimes we even did accessories. And anything can inspire us. It can be nature, it can be architecture, it can be another designer.
Like who?
I love Balenciaga personally. I love Isabelle Marant, the cuts of the pants. Aya, for instance, loves the Dolce & Gabbana dresses, the cuts on the hips. So it could be anything, and we can be inspired by anything. We're not copying, we're just taking the things we like and we're putting them in one piece. So basically we decide, let's say we're doing a dress, for example, so we sketch it out. We show it to the tailor since I don't know how to tailor and neither does Aya. And the tailor tells us exactly how it should be and she draws the pétron. We pick the material out and we go to retailers in Beirut. For example, we go to Jouni, basically, not Jouni, Zella or Katlik. And there are a lot of fabric cases there. We choose what we think best fits this piece and we take it back to the tailor. She cuts the pétron, she puts the fabric, she sews it on, and we try it on ourselves and we see. I want this shorter, I want this longer, I want the sleeve more to the, I don't know, going down more. We fixed it on us and we produce two of each. So we make a size 38 and a size 40 or 36 and 38, it depends on the cut. And sometimes we used to give it away to our friends to try out and like market our business that way. Other times we post it on Facebook, and when eventually we have a large collection of different things, we do an open house, and we call our friends over, we text them, and they can come and try and buy whatever they like.
And from how do you divide the price of that product of that design?
Well, there was a certain formula that we were working on. First of all, we price according to the material we're buying, because obviously material prices vary between, I don't know, you can pay $60 to $300, like it depends. And then we have the tailor cost. We have accessories, because we usually have buttons or zippers, because that was part of our design. And we have the open house. We usually rent out a place and do the open house there. So there's a certain cost that we add to that as well.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and I heard you closed the shop, closed the designs. You don't want to produce anymore.
Yes, we didn't actually have a shop though. We just had our brand that we started. We did not have a shop. We used to put in other outlets around Beirut, and we also put some in Dubai for a while. We stopped it because I studied interior design, and that's what I love to do. And we have a family business. We have a showroom. We produce furniture, and I knew eventually that's what I was going to do. So I was doing this fashion thing for a while, and it was becoming very difficult in Beirut. I don't know how to explain it, but we felt like there were Lebanese designers starting to erupt out of all of a sudden, and there was a lot of competition. And we couldn't produce every single season as much as we wanted to, because we had problems finding the proper tailor that understands exactly what we want. We don't know how to tailor ourselves. That was very difficult. We needed someone who would exactly understand what we're trying to do. The prices that tailors were starting to give us were going up, shooting up. We wanted to stay in each piece, for example, we wanted it not to, let's say, to exceed, I'm just giving an example, $300. But we reached a point where suddenly the prices were just shooting up. So it sort of defeated our purpose. And we wanted something not too expensive that everyone can buy. So, and Aya also had a job opportunity at a magazine in Beirut, an upcoming magazine. So we sort of felt ourselves not really motivated to continue this business.
And at the end, what do you advise others who would like to start this business, design?
Well, first of all, they really should love fashion. They should always be motivated, even though you can face a lot of obstacles with tailors, with people who sell you materials, with raw materials. If you love it and this is what you really want to do, then you definitely should. Competition is very normal. It should, on the contrary, it should make you produce even better things. But honestly, I think if you want to work in this business, you should know how to tailor yourself. You should actually go and study. I never did. I did it as a hobby. But eventually, you need to know how to do these things to make it work.
Okay, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Sure, you're welcome.
Okay, until the next time.